I'm Andrew Greenberg. I design games at Holistic Design Incorporated. I am the executive director of the Georgia Game Developers Association, and I am the chairman of the DeKalb Entertainment Commission, which is part of that.
All right, so you just stepped off the gaming panel.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us here. It was a blast.
I'm glad you're here. Did you learn anything new? I mean, you know so much about this industry. It's hard to learn new things, I suppose. But what'd you learn new?
Well, what you all did well with here is bring together all these different viewpoints. So having Ryan next to me, really dealing in depth on the financial side was invaluable. Michael has this great high-level perspective. He's been producing these games for a long time. Ali and Titus are doing this great job building communities. There was no way not to learn new things. I mean, what Titus is doing with Endgamer is just awesome.
What's going on in Atlanta in gaming? Like, let's say post-COVID. What are some of the things you've seen happen?
Yeah, it's exploding. The game development, the game playing, the desire for games, just continuing to grow at an accelerated rate. And the GGDA, a couple of our members, Hi-Res Studios is a big one. They have this very successful game called Smite that Todd used to work on, but they're working on Smite 2 right now. Going to be a big success. Tripwire Interactive, another one of our groups. They have their core IPs, Killing Floor, but they just released a great pirate game called Rogue Waves. I don't know, are doing great. They did a game during the pandemic called Man-Eater. You played a shark. Great thing. Everyone wanted to do it during the pandemic. It was perfect. So what we're seeing is a lot of creative fervor here. All these great games coming out. And at DreamHack this weekend, we've got at least 30 local indie studios and we're showing off their projects. Just so much desire to make these. And yeah, I mean, the teams are still playing. All the colleges are involved on the esports side as well as the dev side. There is a great deal of fervor over it right now.
So Atlanta is obviously thriving in gaming. Who do they compete against? Who are they fighting against to be on top?
Well, the main folks we see trying to poach studios from here are Austin. Texas has a really good credit, and they have been out here actively trying to poach studios on a not too infrequent basis. There's always interest, obviously, from California. That is, California, Japan, very much a hub of it. With Microsoft in Washington building a bigger presence here, we're expecting to see more and more of their interest. There are Twitch representatives here. So I think our most direct competition are certainly North Carolina always. Hope everyone in North Carolina is doing well, but we're glad to have our studios here. They've got great ones, with especially with Epic Games up there, but I think we have more of them here. Austin kind of is always the one trying to grab, eat our lunch. We make the lunch and they're trying to grab it off the table. So those are kind of the big ones that we have to deal with.
What's something that you'd love to see happen over the next 5 years here?
We're seeing more and more interest in intellectual properties that game developers have created. Starting with the success of Mario movies and Assassin's Creed, etc. People know that the games are exciting, but there's all this content within them, all this life and energy within the ideas themselves. And what we haven't seen yet are the Georgia games being broadcast into different areas. So World of Walking Dead is a classic example of a production in Georgia that had games, comics, etc. And I'm expecting we'll see that out of more of the Georgia games over the next 5 years.
Very exciting. Well, I'm glad you came to join us here at the summit.
Absolutely. Always
Hopefully
good to
you'll come
see you.
back again.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Always good to see you.
Looking forward to the next.
Yeah.